What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric, and today, I was checking out some videos on YouTube, and I was watching one of my favorite channels called The Real Music Observer. If you don't know about the channel, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But his name is Dave, and he was talking about, and he has mentioned this in previous videos as well, going back a couple of years about, that he's not a huge fan of modern Bon Jovi and his voice, how it's not doing great lately. And honestly, I haven't really, again, I've said this before, I haven't been worried about his voice in 13, 16, 17, 18, even 19. Wasn't too concerned. New album came out, 2020. Okay, I could tell that, the songs are in a lower keys. He can't quite do what he used to do. To be expected. Dude's pushing 60 at that time. Now he is 60. The tour begins. And I got hit with a hard dose of reality watching the clips from this current tour. And in my opinion, this is the biggest fall off ever. And Dave has actually mentioned the possibility of Bon Jovi actually hiring a different lead singer, a new frontman for the band. And to keep going, Jon Bon Jovi could be up there, play a little acoustic guitar, maybe sing a song or two, but to have a new frontman. And he even talked about a plausible replacement who I was checking out and actually really love what I'm hearing from him and his band. But I got to give my thoughts on this is it even plausible, possible? Would Jon be willing to do this? And if he was, would I, as a fan of Bon Jovi, be willing to continue to support the band and go to their shows and shell out big money to go see them?
How about no?
So this is his channel, and here is a video of Jon Bon Jovi's plausible replacement. And who is this? This is a guy named Johnny Gioeli, which is an interesting name because it does kind of, it kind of sounds like a Jon Bon Jovi type name. He's in a band called HARDLINE. I've been listening to them and really loving what I'm hearing. I'm actually, I'm their newest fan, actually. I'm loving some of the stuff I'm hearing. A little more of a harder edge than Bon Jovi. Voice is similar. He certainly could sing some of the older songs and the newer songs too, of course. He wouldn't have a problem singing Bon Jovi songs. That wouldn't be the issue. The issue would be if that actually happened, which it won't happen. But if it did happen, the issue would be it's not Jon Bon Jovi's voice. But let's start with, would it happen? Could it happen? No. And Dave agreed with this in his video. Jon Bon Jovi would never allow this. He is the front man. He runs the band. He is the singer. He rarely even lets other guys sing. I know, like Richie Sambora occasionally would sing "I'll Be There For You." Very rarely, if ever, maybe on a couple occasions, was Richie ever even allowed to, play one of his own songs to kind of support his own new album. Very rare would that ever happen. You don't ever see, very rare David Bryant. Occasionally he'll sing "In These Arms" since he was, one of the principal songwriters of that song. Maybe the principal songwriter of that song. And I'm not saying, I don't know how big his ego is or isn't, but I can pretty much tell you that ain't happening. Jon ain't going to be a guy up there just with his acoustic guitar, playing in the background, and then maybe come up and sing a couple songs like an old, washed-up old man who can barely, which basically is getting close to being, to actually admit to it and put the show, hire a new frontman. That is saying, yeah, that is the case. I am washed up. I can't do it anymore, so we have to bring in this young guy to take over. Certain bands can get away with doing that. Survivor has this new, fresh, young singer, like 21, 22-year-old guy, Cameron Barton, I believe is his name. He is really good, but he's not Dave Bickler. He's not Jimmy Jamison. And you have bands like, obviously, Journey, who have changed singers multiple times. I'm still a fan of Journey. I still go see them because, to me, the songs sound close enough. They're close enough to Steve Perry that it doesn't bother me. And Steve Perry's not really, he's not one of the original members of the band. I feel more as Neil Sean's band. And so it works for me. Would a different singer work for me as for Bon Jovi? No. One comparable band that actually did change their singer one time, and it's my second favorite band. It's a band called Live. And I'm sure you know Live, or at least know some of their songs. Here's a picture of Live right here, and that's their lead singer right here, Ed Kowalczyk, obviously with no hair there in the front. He is their frontman and principal songwriter. And I mean, he is the genius, in my opinion, behind the songs. I think he does most of the lyrics and he writes the songs. And the reason I know that is because he has a couple of solo albums that kick ass more so than some live albums. The dude is just incredible. His 2 solo albums are off the charts amazing. And he actually left the band. They had some problems, some legal issues. Won't go into it, but he ends up leaving the band. But the band is able to continue legally with the name Live. They hired a new singer, Chris Shin. They put out a new album, and it's okay, but a complete drop off. Completely different band. Completely different style of lyrics. Completely different style of riffs. What the hell? The vocals are off. It was not Live, in my opinion. You can call yourselves whatever you want. Okay? You're not Live, in my opinion. It's to the eye of the, or the ear of the beholder, I should say. I mean, if some fans of Live were fine with it, great. Some fans of Journey, like myself, are fine with non-Steve Perry Journey, great. If you're not, great. Then you're not a fan. You don't support them anymore. For me, Bon Jovi's a band that's not Bon Jovi without Jack. They already lost Richie. It's bad enough without Richie. They were the same 5 guys for the first 10 years of Bon Jovi's existence when Alec John Such was let go. But that was no big deal. Just a bass player. They brought in a guy who'd been there since the beginning, Hugh McDonald. He played on Runaway. Seamless, right? But when Richie left in 2013, that was a massive hit. A lot of people were like, that's it. It ain't Bon Jovi anymore. I stuck with him. But you lose the lead man. You lose Jon Bon Jovi and Richie. And John's up there with an acoustic. As all due respect to this guy, Johnny, that is an awesome singer, and I love his band. I'm loving what I'm hearing from this band, Hardline. All due respect, there is no way in hell I'm paying any kind of serious money to go see that version of Bon Jovi without John, without Richie being prominent members or not members at all. That's a tribute band. All due respect, David Bryan might be there, Tico might be there. That's a tribute band. That's Creedence Clearwater Revisited, not Creedence Clearwater Revival. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, if that ever came to that type of a band is the type of band that does not play big arenas charging hundreds of dollars. Sorry. In fact, they may already be getting close to the point where they're more of a band that, sorry, State Fair, Asparagus Festival, okay? There are kick-ass bands that I've seen in events like that. Casinos. I seen REO Speedwagon in 2011 at a casino in a small little auditorium. They kicked ass. I've seen Loverboy at like county fairs and state fairs. Kick ass. Singers that hit those notes. Mickey Thomas right now with Starship hits those notes. And dude is 70-something years old. He sounds the exact same as he did in the 80s and 70s. Which, shout out to him. Obviously, Bon Jovi's not in that situation right now. And if they ever replaced Jon Bon Jovi and did this, which they would never do, whether it's this guy or whoever, brought in a new, younger lead singer who could... It's a tribute band. It's a tribute band, in my opinion. I would not pay any kind of money to go see them. If I did see them for cheap or something, it would just be like, let's check out Tico and let's check out the guys and see how they... they're still good, you know. Fun song, love these songs. Hearing them live is cool. But it ain't Bon Jovi anymore. That's my take on it. And I know you can say, dude, you're contradicting yourself. You're saying it's still Journey. To me, that's just to me. To me, it's still Journey. But to others, it might not be. To others, it may still be Bon Jovi. Even if you only have Tico's the only guy left. Maybe that's still Bon Jovi to you. Not to me. It's already Bon Jovi by a thread. There's a little Bon Jovi thread left, okay? You replace Jon Bon Jovi with a different vocalist, that last thread is busted, and it ain't Bon Jovi anymore. It feels like kind of towards the end of their lifeline right now as a band, unless Jon can heal, miraculously get better, get back to what he was, at least in 2017, 2018. I think that's fine, but right now it's not working. But replacing him, I get what Dave is saying, and all due respect, but I don't think it would work. I don't think it would work at all. And it would never happen because Jon wouldn't allow it to happen. But if he did, I don't think it would work. I don't think... And what about the casuals who don't know? Casuals can buy a ticket to Journey and go see him and still have a great time. They might not even realize it's not Steve Perry. Casuals pay their money to go see Bon Jovi. They're trying to go see Jon Bon Jovi. Okay? Some of the ladies, they want to go see Jon Bon Jovi because he's cute and everything. You know, And like, who's this dude? Who is this dude? Is this a tribute band? It just wouldn't work. I just don't believe it would work. Just like live didn't work without Ed, Bon Jovi it just wouldn't work. I mean, they could play a live show and everything, and okay, but just because you're legally Bon Jovi doesn't mean you're actually Bon Jovi. That's my take on it anyway. But certain bands can do it, other ones, no. Bon Jovi has a very distinct voice. Even though this guy's in the right range and he sounds similar, it's not Bon Jovi. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think in the chat, in the comment section. I'm curious to know, would you still support this band if they actually got a new lead singer? If John was still there playing acoustic guitar, singing on a couple of songs that he can actually handle, would y'all still go to the shows? Would you pay hundreds of dollars? Sure as hell wouldn't. There's no way. It would never happen, of course, but if it did, would you support it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And check out Dave and the Real Music Observer, a really good channel. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.